Gray, co-founder and CEO of Podium. A few years back, my dad called with a problem. Despite having tons of happy customers at his local tire shop, only a handful of angry ones left online reviews. He was stuck with an online reputation that didn't match how customers really felt. And he wasn't alone. Local businesses everywhere are still being held back by outdated technology, leading to misleads, lost customers, and wasted time. We quickly learned that people would rather just send a text, a Facebook message, or an Instagram message. Anything but having to call, get put on hold, or play phone tag. With Podium, getting more reviews, capturing leads, and keeping customers coming back can all be done through messaging. It makes interacting at every step of the customer journey as easy as sending a quick message. And when you interact the way customers prefer, you quickly become the business they prefer. See for yourself how over 40,000 businesses like yours have given themselves an unfair advantage with Podium. Visit podium.com/now for a free demo and get 10% off when you start. That's podium.com/
Monroe Pediatrics is now Communa Health Services. The name may be new, but you can still expect the same quality care for newborns to pediatrics. Conveniently located on North 18th Street, near Brookshire's in Monroe, you get the health care you need at an affordable price. Along with checkups and immunizations, we treat minor illness and injuries, asthma, allergies, ear infections, and more. To schedule an appointment, call 322-7999. Communa Health Services.
Simmons Sporting Goods makes getting everything on your wish list easy. We offer our customers a chance to receive 24 months, no interest financing. Buy what you want, take up to 2 years to pay for it with zero interest. Whether it's all new camo, bows, a safe, or firearms, don't settle. Get everything you want with 24 months, same as cash, at Simmons Sporting Goods. We're open 8:30 to 6, Monday through Saturday, and noon to 5 on Sunday. Or shop SimmonsSportingGoods.com.
Serving you 24/7 on air, on Facebook, and online. News Talk 105.7 and 540 KMLB. This is News Talk 105.7 K289CG and KMLB 540 Monroe. Worldwide at KMLB.com.
Here's the latest from ABC News. I'm Michelle Franzen. House Democrats say the Trump administration's move to block a deposition today by a key witness in the impeachment inquiry amounts to obstruction.
We are looking into the question of whether there has been an effort by the President, the Secretary of State, and others to cover up this misconduct.
House Intelligence Committee Chair Adam Schiff. Text messages reveal that Gordon Sondland, the U.S. ambassador to the EU, played a central role in the U.S. policy in Ukraine during the time President Trump urged Ukraine's leader to investigate Joe Biden. The president pushed Ukraine's leader for that investigation during a phone call in July. A whistleblower's memo revealing a White House official was disturbed by the president's call.
Crazy and frightening. That is how the whistleblower says a visibly shaken White House official listening to President Trump's July 25th phone call with Ukraine's president described that call. The notes are part of a 2-page memo, ABC News has learned, written by the intelligence official who filed the formal complaint, and suggests that at least one close aide to the president feared that the president's own words in the call were damning.
ABC Serena Marshall. President Trump on Twitter today derided the impeachment probe as a kangaroo court. The Supreme Court today heard arguments on whether gay and transgender Americans deserve job security under the Civil Rights Act.
The court hearing 3 cases involving transgender discrimination, which ACLU lawyer Chase Strangio says violates the Civil Rights Act.
We are a testament to the fact that we are covered under the law, and I hope that the justices see that.
Conservative court members asking how their ruling might affect religious groups who might object, or states approving same-sex bathrooms. Andy Field, ABC News, Washington.
Health officials say a New York City teen has died from a vaping-related illness. It's the first death in New York State linked to e-cigarettes. There are now 23 confirmed deaths nationwide related to vaping. This is ABC News.
This is Dr. Mike Strain, Louisiana Commissioner of Agriculture and Forestry. I'm running for re-election and respectfully ask for your help and support. Since taking office, the value of Louisiana agriculture and forestry has grown from $5.7 to now over $13 billion. We have streamlined the department, saving taxpayers over $250 million, as well as paying off over $120 million in inherited debt and liabilities. I need your help. I'm asking for your prayers, your support, and your vote. This is Dr. Mike Strain, and I approve this message.
This is Jeff Hawley in the Monroe office of Wells Fargo Advisors with the market update for Tuesday, October 8, 2019. Stocks finished lower Tuesday as investors adjusted a series of downbeat geopolitical news. The Dow Jones retreated 313 points, while the S&P 500 lost 1.6%. The NASDAQ Composite was down 1.7%. The Trump administration announced the addition of 28 Chinese entities to a blacklist, including several tech giants. Human rights violations were cited as the catalyst, with the U.S. subsequently implementing visa bans on Chinese officials associated with the alleged abuses. Meanwhile, reports indicated the White House is considering limiting Chinese investments in government pension funds. The raft of headlines coincided with the second day of mid-level trade negotiations between Washington and Beijing, with high-level talks slated for Thursday. All 11 S&P 500 sectors ended in negative territory, with financials leading decliners. The Philadelphia Semiconductor Index dropped more than 3% as U.S.-China tensions pressured tech shares. In corporate news, Boeing shed 0.6% on worries that heightened European safety concerns could further delay the 737 MAX aircraft's return to operation. In central bank news, Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell noted that the Fed will soon resume the purchase of short-term government securities. He reiterated that this would not be a return to quantitative easing, but only meant to prevent the money market volatility that we saw last month. Treasury strengthened with the yield on the 10-year note down 2 basis points to 1.53%. On the data front, the NFIB's Small Business Optimism Index fell to 101.8. That was for last month and is the lowest since March. Separately, core producer prices fell 0.3% in September, posting the largest monthly decline in more than 4 years. In commodities, WTI crude dipped 0.2% to close at $52.63 a barrel. Companies of local interest, CenturyLink down 14 cents on the day at $11.35. Genesis Energy up 7 cents at $22.10. Coca-Cola down 29 cents, $53.58. Graphic Packaging down 25 cents, closing at $14.07. Delta Airlines lower by 16 cents at $53.20. And lastly, Entergy closed at $117.62, and that was down 17 cents on the session. This has been Jeff Hawley, First Vice President and Financial Advisor with Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC, member SIPC. Have a great evening.
Hello, I'm meteorologist Don Wheeler. A warming trend will be getting underway Wednesday and Thursday ahead of our next fall cold front set to arrive Friday. We'll see the mercury rise into the upper 80s Wednesday and around 90 for Thursday. Very cool temperatures will be returning this weekend. Tonight, clear, low 56. Wednesday, partly cloudy, high 87.
Let's talk real estate. Wednesdays 5 to 6 here on News Talk 105.7 and 540.
And we're back with the Old Mountain Man Radio Show again, coming to y'all live from somewhere in Monroe, Louisiana, down here in Gator Swamp Country, home of the, state of the New Orleans Saints.
Ha ha! Go Saints.
That's us. And LSU Tigers, Baton Rouge.
Go Tigers.
That's it. Well, we're back. Glad to be back. Glad y'all tuning in today. And we got a pretty good show lined out, we think, today. We ain't too sure. Got JR over there playing on his...
I'm playing on your phone right now. I'm doing all kind of stuff over there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Over there playing on my telephone. Johnny B. Good. He's back.
Always and forever.
That's him, all right. And I'm back. I was in Where was I?
He was up there in Arkansas somewhere.
I was in Hot Springs, Arkansas, y'all, at the Crappie Expo.
Ooh.
Man, you talk about a crowd up there. I seen a whole bunch of people look like John Godwin up there, and it was later on in the day, and guess who I saw?
John Godwin.
He did show up.
Come on.
He had a lot of look up. Big Johnny Godwin was there. Had a good time. Want to thank Wally Marshall, Mr. Crappie, for inviting me. Had a really good time. They had a crappie tournament up there and brought it on inside to the convention center there in Hot Springs, and had a lot of booths open and all kinds of crappie baits. I mean, they had a little bit of everything going on.
Jigs and all?
Jigs and all.
Huh.
I brought back a bag, and I forgot to give John Godwin his little old goodie bag, but I'll catch up with him on the lake somewhere.
Yeah.
Give him a box of dead fishing worms. That's all I had, Johnny.
And a can of bull snot blast.
Yeah, there you go. Speaking of bull snot, don't forget about bull snot. Bull snot products. Man, they got a tire lubricant out there that's slicker than what?
Bull snot.
That's pretty slick.
That is.
And they got winter cleaner, the bull snot blast. They got a tire butter. Make them tires look good. Keep them UV rays off. Check out Bull Snot products. Go to Van Brownox or brownox.com and you can find it. Don't forget about B&E Wholesale, located on 100 Trent Street, right downtown West Monroe, Louisiana.
You seen old 110?
I went up there the other day and he was gone. Wasn't nobody around.
No.
Maybe I didn't get there in time, but yeah, go check him out there, right down Antique Alley, West Monroe, 100 Trent Street. He's got all kinds of stuff to clean with. He got baby diaper, bed sheets. He's got motor oil, nice flashlights. It's like he's got hardware and cleaning products, but it's all wholesale.
Yeah.
Very cheap, very cheap. Then don't forget about R&R Tire Express. R&R Tire Express, $20 down. You can walk off with a new set of wheels on your ride and pay them off weekly. No interest rates. So they got all kinds of tires too, man.
I was just in there.
Yeah, you gotta have some tires. You know, it's getting close to hunting season. You don't get stuck in the mud out there and miss that trophy buck.
No, sir. No, sir.
Who else I leave out? Miracle 2 products. That's
Miracle
right.
2.
Miracle 2 products, Carolina soaps, moisturizers, neutralizers, and more. And don't forget about that sports water they got out. It has got all the right amount of electrolytes in there, all the stuff your body needs. And it tastes better than normal water, and it's wetter than normal water. It's 100% wet. It even freezes harder. Don't go out on a dusty trail without Miracle 2's Stream pH sports water. Good stuff.
You think Walmart carries that stuff?
Yeah, Walmart's supposed to have it. Yeah, they got contracts with all the Walmarts.
What if they don't have it?
They have
demand it.
Yeah, they have it though. I've seen it in Walmart.
Yeah,
before.
I have too. I've tried it. It's really good water.
It is.
Yeah.
It's good water.
It's
Ain't
got
no
like
doubt about
what
it.
is it, a 9+ pH value, I believe.
Yeah, it's really good.
I like the bottle that comes in. It's a tougher plastic. You know, a lot of people's out in the deer stands and they're drinking water and they'll grab them little thin plastic
they
bottle
crunch.
and crackle. You can hear them quarter mile out through the woods.
And deer gone.
Deer gone. But these here, they don't make that crackle noise, man.
Yep.
Shoot, good
It's
bottles.
tough plastic.
That's right. You got your hunk of plastic there.
Yeah.
Well, if y'all want to call in this Crazy Mountain Man show, you can call in at 1-800-259-1440. 1-800-259-1440. maybe somebody call in. We're trying to do that YouTube, ain't we?
Yeah, we'll have to talk about that during the break. I was trying to share it, but it shared to your other page. So
you didn't shared it to me.
I think I did.
Huh?
From
Tim page?
Yeah,
from you to you.
Huh?
But I thought it was going to share to your Mountain Man page, but I don't think it did that. But we'll figure it out.
Keep on trying, Jay.
Yeah,
right.
it's hey,
get it one day.
Yeah, that's right. One day, it's kind of like crawling, like a baby crawling. You take you start out crawling, and then a few days later you start taking baby steps, and then before you know it, you're riding a bicycle.
That's right. Before you know it, you're eating a deer right off a bone.
Yeah.
Chances are he hadn't been to the vending machine yet, because usually if he's hyped up on that sugar, it's done.
I was there earlier today, but I just been so busy I haven't had a chance to go back around there.
Doesn't have his jailbird shirt on today or anything,
No,
boy. Tradition's been broken.
He's incognito.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was him 30 minutes after I got here.
I'm hiding today from the general populace here.
Just thought he was the help.
Yeah.
That's me.
Well, anybody wants to know about the weather, we finally got some rain and some cool weather come in. I know everybody's thinking they want to go fishing now, plus deer season, for archery, it's open, wide open. It opened up the first.
Yes, sir.
People are getting out into the woods now and getting on the water. It just seems like everybody's just been so hemmed up and all.
Yeah.
Everybody's been pretty excited about it, and you don't want to get in too big a hurry. You're going to be getting up in that old deer stand, I use them climbers myself and climb up in there. And sometimes I got in a hurry. I didn't have my harness on or something, and I guess the good Lord looks out after me. I should have been killed at a time or two, nearly fell out. And
yeah.
Just want to make sure y'all wear your harnesses and coming out of the woods in dim light.
Bright colors.
Yeah, make a noise like a human would make, clang some iron together or something, in dim light, going in and coming out, because down here, we hunt on a lot of these game reserves, and when they have either sex on a deer, that's the most dangerous time to hunt, because a lot of people, you can shoot a deer, and it don't have to have antlers on it, so they don't have to look for it, so they're a little bit quick on the draw. So you need to make sure what your target is, what it is, and where other hunters are around you. If you can, know where they're at. Some of them, they're just creeping around in there, so be real safe out there. We hate to hear all them hunting accidents and all. You always hear some.
Every time.
I know it.
Common sense would eliminate
probably
three-quarters of them.
So I have a question that pertains to the hunting area.
Yes, sir.
So, like, when you have a tree deer stand, is like nowadays, because I remember back in the 90s and 80s how deer stands used to look. Do they still look like that, or do people have deer stands nowadays that are like, that have the, carpet inside of them and the windows and
like a regular hotel,
right? And an air conditioned and TV. I mean, have we moved into that time frame? Or
well, yeah, you talking about some of them rich boys hunting clubs? They got like a Sheraton sitting up there on, the big suite, king size bed, color TV. They've always had them, but the climbing stands are pretty much the basics are the same. The lean-tos are pretty much the same. Those lean-tos, like a scaffold stand, you got to watch them things.
Wobbly.
They'll get you, huh?
Yeah, they'll all get you, but buddy mine, old Ronnie Roll, Buford I call him, he looks like Buford Pusser on Walking Tall. He had the tallest doggone lean-to I ever saw, and he was going to try it out. a week before deer season, make sure it's stable. So he put it up on a tree outside and back, and he got up there to the second to the top step, and all of a sudden it went out in one of the sections.
Oh.
Where it joined up, it just bowed. It bowed in.
Whoa.
I bet
You
that
gotta
was
have a stabilizer
scary.
bar on them tall ladder stands.
Whoa.
And when it bowed, Buford went backwards.
Uh-oh.
He come down on his ankle, and it messed him up. It was pretty bad. He was out the rest of the season. But yeah, you don't get in no hurry with them things, you know. That's all I'm saying. And you know, all these navigations things they got out, GPS and all, you know, they were pretty doggone simple when they first come out. But now you got to be like a computer whiz to be able to work it. So if you're an older gentleman, kind of like me and Johnny B. Good, I'm probably the oldest around here, and you might not know how to use it too good, you need somebody to go with you that knows how to do it. Two people need to know how to use it, because if one of them gets hurt, the other is going to have to know how to use it. So you got to think about all these things before you get started, you know, going out in the woods. Just don't jump out there. And
have you been out in the woods like at night before and like gotten lost in the dark and stuff?
I can't count how many times I've been out there in the woods with no flashlights, going through thickets, going through water up to my neck, holding my gun up above my head to keep it from getting wet. Coyotes squalling, wild hogs here and there, snakes, gators, you name it, polar bears and more.
And you keep going back for more of that?
I love it. I love a challenge.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, sometimes it gets a little hairy out there now.
You let that polar bear sneak right through there, JR, without a 90 proof.
You didn't catch it, did he?
No.
Bigfoot. Sasquatcher. No. Yeah. Oh, Lord have mercy.
The first sign I saw of a snake, I would have been gone and wouldn't have returned, probably.
You wouldn't?
I don't think I could take that.
You'd run right into a gator's mouth or something.
Probably so.
Snake, you know? Ain't no telling what could happen to a man out in the woods. I hunted all my life by myself a lot out in the woods, but you just don't really get in a big hurry. You don't panic. You think, you know, you got to be able to think rational. I've been out in the woods before and up my deer stand and seeing somebody getting lost right at dark. They were in a panic. They were running through the woods, and they circle off to the left of me. Before long, I'd hear something behind me, turn around, and it's that same dude.
Here he comes.
He came back.
Here he comes.
And he was panicking even more when he come back around.
Round two.
Yeah, I figured he'd run me a deer around, but he never did. I guess he scared him on, I don't know, 10, 12 acres on out there somewhere. But yeah, you're naturally going to walk in a circle. I don't know if y'all knew that. One leg is stronger than the other, and you're going to walk in a circle.
That's NASCAR syndrome. Left turn, fly.
NASCAR. Yeah.
Yeah, and if you know which way the wind's out of, that's kind of your best guide sometimes, is a little breeze. Mm-hmm.
If you have a compass, but I guess that wouldn't really.
Compasses
would
help, but you got to look at the compass
when
you're going into the woods. You look at it where you're going, because if you don't, you don't know. You don't know which way to walk back out, you know.
Wouldn't help you once you're already in there if you hadn't looked at it, because you'd be like,
that's right. If you
what direction is this?
Walk northeast in, and you know, well, I got to go just the opposite, southwest out. You know, so it helps a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought I'd run that across y'all today out there. They got a a lot of other people out there that are giving safety courses out there. I don't know if all y'all got your kids that safety course or not. You might check around your area to see where they're giving it. So everybody can be safe.
Yeah, they got archery classes and shotgun and rifle. So
yeah. That's good. It's good to know. Sure is. Yeah.
I know around here TP Outdoors does them.
Yeah. TP good about it. They sure are. TP Outdoors. What happened?
It's time to take a break.
Well, I done talked about hunting too much. I reckon I'm just too slow. But hey, we'll be right back with more of the Mountain Man Radio Show. Booyah. Hey, old Crossbones, what are you doing over there? What are you struggling with?
Man, I'm wanting to go four-wheeler riding this weekend, and I'm trying to get my tire back on, but I just can't get it on. I've done tried oil and soap and water, and I done got soap in my eyes and burning, and I'm about to get frustrated.
Here, calm down. Try this here.
Bull snot?
That's right, bull snot. Man, that'll get that tire on there. You'll be gone and ready for long. Bull snot is favored on Amazon. You go to tire lubricants, first thing that's going to pop up is bull snot. You can get bull snot at Amazon Prime. If y'all want to check out the product, go to vanbrownox.com. This bull snot is the slickest stuff around, I guarantee you. Just don't get none on the floor and fall down.
Hey, that worked good, man. I got it on there.
Well, I told you, bull snot. Y'all go check them out, you hear? Booyah.
Hello.
Hey, David. It's your buddy Mountain Man.
Hey, Mountain Man. How are you doing?
I'm good. I just went by R&R and they said I'm about due for some tires. I'm getting ready to take a road trip. Just don't want to take any chances.
We can definitely help you out with that. What would you like to have?
Well, last ones were Nexon, and they've been great. I believe I'll just get another set.
Great choice, Mountain Man. And right now, anyone can get started on a new set of Nexon tires for $5.
Hey, Dave, I know why they named them tires Nexon.
Why is that?
Because once you get a set, you'll get the Nexon and the Nexon and the Nexon. They're just that good.
Oh, wow. I'll be sure and ask the folks that make these tires about that, but that really is a good reason.
Get your Nexon for just $5. That's right, $5 gets you started on a new set of Nexon tires today at R&R. On Thomas Road across from Duck Commander in West Monroe, and in Ruston on South Vienna across from County Market.
R&R. The Mountain Man Show.
Yeah, you gotta have it loud so you'll run the critters out of the way.
Booyah! Here on News Talk 105.7 and 540.
And we're back. More Mountain Man Radio Show. Whoa, booyah. We just been giving out a little bit of hunting safety tips. I thought it might be useful. Some people probably already know all that, but it don't hurt to refresh the old memory because, you know, when hunting season first opened, everybody's kind of excited.
Gung-ho. Gung-ho.
Go up that tree like a cat squirrel. Man, what are you talking about?
Speaking of squirrels, that's not far away either.
Hey, squirrel season's in right now, ain't it?
Yeah.
I got a hankering for some squirrel and gravy and some rice.
Mountain Man, you ever had Miss K's squirrel dumplings?
Yeah.
Son.
They pretty good, yeah.
She makes squirrel dumplings?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I killed them up a mess one time.
Oh.
They didn't, I think a few of them went out. Jace and one of his boys, maybe John Luke, they couldn't get none, so I went and got them a mess of them one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was on them dumber squirrels, though, hanging around the yard. That was years ago.
Shoot them with that Magnum?
No. I use my old shotgun on them.
Yeah.
But yeah, y'all just be safe in the woods. Reckon we ought to do our news segment.
You ready for news?
Yeah, speaking of squirrels, I believe I got one on a squirrel. Mountain Man News. You only get it here on Mountain Man Radio Show. Nowhere else. Not CNN, MSNBC, or ABC News. You can't get it. You can only get it here. Says here. That's right. I got it. Squirrel tugs on woman's pants leg. Led her to its injured baby. Squirrel tugged on a woman's pants leg and led her to the injured squirrel.
This was one of these
baby.
nice stories.
Yeah. Says here, police in Pulaski are praising a woman who had a remarkable experience while hiking. According to her, a mother squirrel got her attention in a most unusual way, then guided her to its injured baby. Says Tia Powell was walking on a trail near Kiwanis Park when the squirrel intentionally approached her and called out her name. Hey, Tia. And
wait, her name was Tia?
Tia Powell.
Okay.
Here we go.
I know her.
This is an interesting one.
Here we go.
Tia Powell was amazed that the squirrel knew her name, but she had walked in there quite a bit, and evidently the squirrel had picked up on conversations with her friends before. Tia Powell was walking on a trail near the park when the squirrel approached, and she says she claims a critter guided her to its injured baby, which had injured its leg. At one point, the small animal reportedly tugged on Powell's pants leg in order to get her attention. Like, hey, it's this way, the squirrel.
Wow.
Pretty darn sharp. I think that's an intervention there from above. How can a squirrel be that? But it continued after realizing that the squirrel did not mean any harm, didn't show any teeth, and knew her name, and wasn't going to leave her side. Powell turned around and the squirrel led her down the trail to a baby squirrel with an injured leg. At one point, Powell wasn't sure she could help, and she began walking, and the squirrel followed her again and actually tugged again at her pants leg.
He was really wanting her help.
Hey, like, hey, Tia, turn around. Where you going? But it turns out the small animal was just concerned because of the baby's injury. Powell then realized that a cat was attempting to attack Mama and the baby squirrel. There's your culprit right there, a cat. Powell immediately called her friend, made a slingshot, and shot a rock at the cat and run it off. Police department then came down there, and them officers arrived. Both squirrels were patiently sitting with Powell on the ground. Powell and Brown were able to get both squirrels to safety, call an ambulance, and then got them fixed up and took them back to the tree. The post concluded with this word of praise: a huge shout out to Tia, the squirrel whisperer, and Jasmine.
I would say that's a proper title for her.
Willing to trust the squirrel's instincts that something was wrong. And this says this might have had a very different ending if she wouldn't have trusted the squirrel's instincts. Plus, knowing her name, the squirrel knew her name.
Yeah, they probably went to school together.
Yeah. Sounds a little nutty, but it's 75, 80 proof or better.
60 at best, a little nutty. That thing was nuttier than a Snickers bar.
Well, let's see. Here we go. Got another one here. Tennessee man, 81 years old, saved by a shelter cat. When venomous snake slithers in.
See, cats are good for something.
Yeah, I wonder if this is the same cat. Hey, says a Tennessee woman says a possum shelter cat saved her 81-year-old father from a venomous snake that had crawled into her house. When she arrived, the cat had lanced the wound, sucked the poison out, and had applied a tourniquet kit.
He's a smart cat.
Pretty sharp cat.
Tell you what.
Says here, the copperhead snake wound up on the losing end after running into the feline fighter, Shelly.
Shelly?
Shelly's the name of the cat in Jimmy Nelson's house. Shelly.
What kind of a name is that for a cat?
That's a female cat. Could have been Bart. I've been wondering what kind of breed it was in.
People need to get a little bit more creative with these names.
Says she thinks the Lord sent the cat, which is very, very possible. She thinks the Lord sent the cat to save my dad. She told the TV station. Nelson, a stroke victim, heard a noise in the middle of the night and thought it was a cat playing. Teresa Seal says a cat from a shelter, though, had saved her father. The cat was just making some noise getting after that snake and devoured that copperhead snake, chewed the head half off. When 2 days later, they found the snake dead in a doornail, stinking. Says they got out and looked under the table, and there lay the dead snake. The cat killed it. Dang gum cats, man.
You know that old boy wish he had some bull snot blast. That stunk. That snake was skunky.
Yeah.
Didn't take too long.
Got one more here. Florida man allegedly gave gator beer, enticed reptile to bite him. Only in Florida.
Say that again.
Florida man allegedly gave gator beer to drink.
He gave the alligator
enticed a reptile to bite him.
Of alcohol.
The gator was awfully upset and said it did not like Blue Ribbon beer and preferred Bud Light. Yeah.
Gators are starting to be picky with their beverage of choice.
Yeah, you think them gators wouldn't care, but this there.
Look, they go 6-0 and they think they run stuff. You better drink that past Blue Ribbon.
Says here, Florida man has been arrested. Yeah, he got arrested for attempting to bait an alligator into biting his arm and pouring beer into the reptile's mouth. Man, this dude got arrested and nearly got bit and lost both ways. But evidently, the gator didn't like to pass Blue Ribbon. The incident reportedly occurred August 26 when Timothy Kepke, 27 years old, of Hope Sound, was out with his friend Noah Osborne, not to be mistaken with Ozzy, I don't reckon, but I'm beginning to wonder.
He had an accomplice.
Ozzy would have bit the gator instead of the gator biting him.
Put him on the crazy train.
Sharon, this alligator, no, Sharon.
Yeah, but it was Ozzy that did it. According to reports, Ozzy, or whatever, that Osborne feller, caught the gator. Yeah, and Kepley, he was the one that attempted to entice the animal to bite his arm. That's a crazy way to get the gator to open his mouth. Here, when you open your mouth and bite my arm, I'm going to pour this blue ribbon beer.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
It takes this guy an hour and a half to watch 60 Minutes.
It's a true story. It's on Fox News stuff. And, right. And he poured the alcoholic beverage into the animal's mouth. The incident occurred August 26th when Kepley of Hope Sound was out with his friend, Noah. We done heard that.
Yeah, he's probably taking a break from licking windows or wallpaper or whatever.
Yeah, dude. I got a picture of him.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
They ain't really
look at that hot mess.
Healthy, smart-looking fellers.
It's hard to recognize him without his helmet on.
There's something going on. Said the pair were arrested, though, on October 3rd and charged with one felony count of unlawfully taking an alligator. Authorities were tipped off about the illegal treatment of the animal by a cat that came up with a blue ribbon can in his mouth and told them.
Here we go.
It's that same cat. The cat gets around. That's what happened to him.
From Tennessee to Florida, that is one heck of a cat. Frequent flyer miles.
Says here, Kepley admitted to being the man in the video that they had going around, but told officers he wasn't drunk during the incident. Yeah, right, dude.
Hadn't had anything.
Well, I wasn't drunk. Yeah, well,
sober
they
as all
found
get
him
out.
4 hours later. Maybe he wasn't quite as drunk. Maybe he was just a little mentally mixed up.
Yeah.
But he told officers him and Osborne released the alligator alive. Well, they did good. They didn't eat it, I don't reckon, but...
When you look at this picture, he looks like he's high as the price of gas. I mean...
Well, they don't look too intelligent in this picture, but...
No.
Hey, y'all don't be out there trying to get gators to drink beer, and especially trying to get them to bite your arm just to open their mouth up. It probably wouldn't be too healthy.
There they are.
Yeah, I'm showing it on our people out there that can see us on www.mountainmanshow.com. That's a lot to say, but they can see it. Well, they don't look too sharp.
That's right. That gator's safe for what? Today's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 5 more days that gator's safe, and then LSU's going to get him.
There
Whoa.
you go.
Okay.
Well, that's all the news I got. I'll get more next week, though. That's the Mountain Man News segment. You only get it here on Mountain Man Radio Show. Best news around. Especially nowadays in time, all that bickering, carrying on there, a bunch of babies and stuff. Don't get me started.
They're going to impeach that alligator.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Hey, y'all want to call in this crazy show? 1-800-259-1440. Ain't nobody called in today, have they?
Not today. No.
That's because we ain't doing that Facebook. We're on that YouTube.
We're on YouTube. Might be.
Yeah, they'll figure it out. It's just going to take a while.
We all good.
Well, we'll be right back with more of the Mountain Man Radio Show. Booyah. Hey. Hey, y'all, this is Mountain Man here. When I'm not down at the gym pumping iron or something, I'm usually trying to clean up around the house, get some stuff done. And a lot of times I need cleaning products or just a lot of other different stuff around the house. But when I need something, I know where to go. I go down yonder to B&E Wholesale, located on 100 Trenton Street in West Monroe, Louisiana. Right down Antique Alley, you just cruise on down through there, and you see that railroad track up above the road. You just turn left. It's the last building on the left. It's kind of a grayish color building on Trenton Street in West Monroe, 100 Trenton Street. right on Antique Alley. There's a list of stuff here that my buddy Eric's got down there running this place, but I'm just too slow to talk to get it all out, so I'm going to let Eric go ahead and read them off.
All right, we got motor oil, Chevron, 5W30, copper sheets, king and queen, bamboo sheet sets, blankets, washing powders, Angel Soft toilet paper by the case, $8.50, Ziploc bags, dog food, rose bushes. Look, got to get them in the ground now.
That's right, rose bushes.
$2 rose bush.
$2.
Fruit trees, flashlights, Bluetooth headsets, wireless headsets, tools, diapers, glass cleaners, a little bit of everything.
Little bit of everything. Look, it's wholesale. That means it's going to be cheaper than you can get anywhere else. It's right here in the West Monroe area, located on 100 Trenton Street, right down Antique Alley. Y'all go see B&E Wholesale and check them out. Get a good deal. Man, this desert's hot.
Gosh, I'm thirsty.
There's bowling ball sweat beads dripping off my head.
Man, I don't know how much further I can go.
Hey, what's that up there?
Is that a mirage, or am I seeing a drink stand or something?
Hey, buddy, are we glad to see you?
You fellows look hot. Can I interest you in a cold beverage? Lemonade, iced tea, apple juice? Heck, I even got a V8.
You got any extreme pH?
No, I don't believe I got that.
Oh, you mean you ain't got no extreme pH sports water with calcium, magnesium, potassium, with no dyes, no sugars, no caffeine, no sweeteners, no artificial flavorings?
No, I sure don't.
Well, y'all need to go get you some at extremeph.com. Extreme pH sports water by Miracle 2 Products. They also have soaps, neutralizers, moisturizers, deodorants, gel, laundry soap, and it's all biodegradable. Go green. Booyah!
How'd you do your voice like that?
So, all right, since we've been playing this kind of music for the last couple of shows, I mean, do you like this better, or do you like the music we used to play?
It don't matter, man.
Doesn't matter?
We could have a woodpecker pecking on a holler tree, and that's music to me.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm a little different from some folks.
Yeah.
Bullfrog bellering in the night. Whoo, that's some music. Coyotes howling way off in the distance. I like them off in the distance.
That's music, too.
Music,
too. I still miss the music we used to play, though. I
mean,
we'll
get animal music.
I mean,
which one was your favorite, JR?
I mean, if it has anything to do with disco, I'm all about it. You know, I mean, we need to bring this back. I mean, that's all I can play.
Don't play disco.
What in tarnation just happened?
I don't know. Did you hear
that?
Disco.
Don't put no disco music on there. You'll whack us off.
I know. I got to be careful.
Don't.
I think we're fine under 7. We're fine under 7 seconds, but we can't play longer than like 7 seconds of this.
Don't take it away.
What was that?
Don't tell him to do it again.
What's happening here? What's happening?
YouTube off. Well, we're back. I think we're back. Yeah.
Gosh.
Well, fish are going to start bunching up, y'all. It's cool weather.
Yeah.
So they're going to be stunned for a little while.
Around them cypress groves.
Fishing's going to be a little bit tough, but if we just keep getting the colder weather, they'll start bunching up a little in deeper water in the channels and everything.
That's right.
Around here, Darbone Lake, they come in there. Ooh-wee. There be a lot of them. You can buy walk across the lake sometimes.
Yeah, brim.
Boat to boat.
Perch.
The brim will slow down a little bit, but the white perch, they pick up. And of course, the bass fishing.
Yeah.
That's what you've been doing, ain't it, Johnny?
Yeah,
Be good.
man, snagging them up on the chatterbait and all kinds of stuff, man.
Chatterbait.
Booyah.
You booyah them, putting that
spinner
booyah bait on them.
Topwater baits.
Yeah, I know. Old Jimmy Houston, he likes that booyah bait. He'll be putting them spinner baits on there, and I fished with Jimmy a time or two, and I was wanting to put one of them big old 11, 12-inch plastic worms on there. No, couldn't do that.
He said you can do that on your own time.
Yeah, but gosh, they were hitting them spinner baits really good.
Only thing you're going to catch on that worm's a catfish. And Jimmy ain't kissing no catfish.
No, Jimmy catches some fish.
Yeah, oh yeah, but
Jimmy's out in Texas right now.
Mm-hmm.
He's out there. I think he's gonna do a little bit of hunting. He's probably gonna do some fishing too.
Yeah.
I run into his cameraman, Pat Turner, at the Crappie Expo. Yeah, and he didn't take him to Mexico. But I think Pat was helping film out there on them guys that fished the Crappie Expo there in Hot Springs. If y'all ain't never been to Hot Springs, it's pretty up there, and it's right around here. It only took me about 3.5 hours or so to get there.
About 10 degrees cooler too, isn't it?
Yeah, it got cool.
Yeah,
it warmed up a little bit Sunday, but I woke up Monday morning early and it had rained, and that old northeast wind was howling on in. I said, ooh, yeah, I'm ready. It's time to get in the woods, back on the water again.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. But I guess there'll be quite a few people getting in the woods. We got more cold weather. I mean, it's supposed to get cooler than
40s.
Huh?
40s this weekend.
This weekend is supposed to get that cool?
Yeah, down to 40s.
Yeah, well, that means...
I like the cooler weather.
I do, too.
You can sleep good in the cool weather.
Sleep?
Yeah.
Time to get out and do something, man.
No. Time to hibernate for a few months.
Hibernate.
Okay. Joe's going to eat himself into a nap.
This is why I've been eating the past several months, so I can go into hibernation here in just a few months.
Oh,
like the bears.
That's right.
Yeah, we'll have to drop off an old hollow log over there for JR to crawl in at his house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chances are old Crossbones ain't coming back in that other one.
Well, old Crossbones, he used to be on this radio show some. Last we heard he was floating on a log, him and 2 possums and an armadillo or a raccoon or something.
Yeah, they done caught a current or something. Ended up somewhere in New Jersey.
Yeah, long gone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Rode one of them tropical storms in and pulled right up to the Jersey shores.
Ain't no telling. But yeah, y'all just need to be safe out in them woods. You know, I don't climb up them trees quite as high as I used to. Good gracious. Get up in there and that old wind get to blowing you and you be rocking back and forth. Oh, man. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of people out in the woods this weekend, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
If y'all ain't got your hunting license and all that, you need to go ahead and get all that and make sure you got everything you need. Good flashlights, good batteries. Good to have an extra flashlight in case you drop one or something, you know.
That's it.
And
rifle's been cleaned and serviced and ready to go, because you definitely don't want to misfire when you're out there looking at that 12-point. Because the next sound you hear will be...
Yeah.
That'll be the guy standing next to you that drops it.
A lot of times it is. As long as this dropping deer ain't shooting at me, good gracious.
Yeah.
I've come in the woods late before, and I mean, I must have come right through where all the deer was, spooked them out. I'd walk one way, and boom, 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 and I'd say, oh, goodness, let me get out of here, and I'd go another way, boom, 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 boom. Good night. I walked another way, same thing. I could hear the bullets going through the trees. I found a big old oak tree, and I put my back up against it. I got down real low, put my back up against the oak tree where I thought maybe the majority of the bullets was coming from, put my back up where it would protect me against the flying lead. But yeah, don't go in the woods right at dim light in the morning. It's a bad time. Get in there way before it gets daylight.
Yeah. So that's why you get there at like 4 o'clock in the morning?
Well, it don't hurt to get there early,
Mark
at
your
least
territory.
30 minutes before you're able to actually see the shoot. At least in your tree, prepared to hunt. A good 30 minutes before it's even think about light enough to shoot. And that's pretty good, So it gives you a safe amount of time and everything.
You can eat your breakfast while you're sitting there looking at the night sky, huh?
Well, you can if you want to, but whenever you start eating something, you gotta.
Oh, you gotta be quiet.
Well, you don't want to use have anything in cellophane that crackles and carries on, And
the other thing you don't want to do is 360 days of the year you get up and take a shower and splash on deodorant, and cologne, and all that stuff, and you get up in that deer stand, smell like Old Spice. You ain't gonna see a deer.
They don't like Old Spice.
No, none of that stuff, bud.
I heard they like that Sterling.
Yeah.
Sterling cologne. A guy told me that he was serious to put Sterling on and he could kill deer with it.
Yeah, old Phil and them, man, the week of, they quit showering and they just go to an original stink and
smell like something dead on the side of the road.
Wow.
That's when you see all the Robertson women together in church.
Oh,
on the other
side. They're like, we got to have some airspace here because
everybody else is looking for them mouse traps. They ain't been checked in a couple of months. Where's that odor coming from?
Walking through the church spraying bull snot.
Oh,
blast!
You don't have to smell like roadkill, but just they do make soaps and stuff though out there that'll make you smell like a dirt bag. You know, dirt, earth scent, pine scent, or they've got buck urine, a little touch of that behind the ears, or if you prefer doe urine, a little touch of that behind your ears, and
they sell from a quarter mile away. A deer can smell the chewing gum in your mouth. Chewing on peppermint chewing gum, they can smell that.
And they don't like that either, huh?
Well,
that depends on whether it's juicy fruit or spearmint.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh. That's right. I know coffee smell go a long way in the woods.
It does too. Yeah. It does too.
So they have scents that actually mask whatever scent you come into the woods with. Then you can. Interesting.
Yeah.
There's a lot to that, isn't there? A lot that goes into that.
Well, you learn it through the years after trial and error, and that big buck catches wind, he goes,
oh, gosh.
That's it. And then he stomps his paws on the ground, you know.
Yeah.
Like he's laughing at you.
Like, look at you. Look at what you just did.
Stomp again, and he'll snort again, and paw again. Sometimes they'll even take their horns and rack the brush like they're gonna beat you up.
Have you ever seen like a deer come up to like a tree stand and like start, trying to take the tree stand down like with their antlers and stuff, like in an aggressive manner?
No,
like they don't do that?
I hadn't seen that, but a buddy of mine said that he was out in the woods and he lit up a cigarette and a spike buck come up behind him and asked him if he had a spare smoke.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
No, he didn't. No, that's
documented.
That didn't happen.
Boy, I think he's been drinking. No, don't be drinking out in them woods either like that.
Yeah, that's 100 proof. Hey, man, we got about 3 minutes. I'm gonna knock this Bible verse out real quick.
I'm gonna let you read one today. I'm gonna see what you picked out there today. It's all coming out of the same book.
It sure is. It's still the words in red.
That's
it's
exactly
still the words
right.
in red. Gerald, we're going to go ahead and knock out this Bible verse
Do
real
it.
quick.
Let's do it. Go ahead.
All righty. Well, it's one of the most common, well-known things that come out of the Bible, and that's John 3:16. But do we really know John 16? John 3:16 says, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him should not perish, but have everlasting life." That doesn't mean you're going to be walking on the earth forever. You're immortal. That's not what that means. Everybody's body goes to the grave. It means your spirit goes up to the heavens with God. And you spend eternity, your spirit, with the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords.
What's that verse after it, Johnny B. Good?
Well, 17 says, "For God did not send his Son into the world to condemn the world, but the world through him might be saved." His mission, the Great Commission in the Bible says we are to go to the ends of the earth, from one end to the other, letting everybody know about Jesus.
Well, we need to seek them out, that's for sure.
Yeah.
You know, I was listening on the radio. Since I wasn't at church Sunday, I was on the road.
Mm-hmm.
And the preacher on there was talking about the power of prayer. You know, and it's good to get groups of people praying, you know. It's like
That's right.
It's like a ham radio versus maybe a walkie-talkie radio. You know, maybe getting a signal out, but he hears everything. And to pray more often, you know. I mean, a lot of people, I know me, I have set times when I pray.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I pray in between, you know, but we get busy and we have a lot of things on our mind. We can pray about it, especially when you're driving or something.
Yeah.
Just a little talk with
A
Jesus.
lot of times
times
when we come to Jesus, it's when we're in need of something. Oh, I need this. Please, Lord. Thank him too. Praise him. Praise him when them prayers get answered. Hey, Lord, thank you so much for this.
That's right. And pray more often, you know. I'm bad about not praying enough, but after hearing that preacher on the radio, I said, you know, I'm going to start talking a little bit more.
Yeah.
The good Lord. Well, we hope you enjoyed today's radio show today. We've been doing this show now for 6 years. I don't know, long time. JR's been with me from front to start to now, and Johnny B. Good, he's in with us here for a while until he goes on down the road or makes it to the big life out there. You never know, but
I'm already there.
Hey, but we'll be back next week with more of the Mountain Man Radio Show, and booyah!
This is the home of Rick and Bubba in the morning. Rush Limbaugh and great talk all day. News Talk 105.7 and 540 KMLB Monroe.